Well, hello, everybody. This is Eric Giroux. We are doing our Wednesday night meet on, and just wanted to kind of thank everybody for taking the time to jump on. And the amazing Ann Martin is going to instill some knowledge in us tonight. Ann has been in the fitness industry for over 10 years. She's been a personal trainer, she's a TLS coach. She's somebody that I go to just for the wealth of knowledge that she always has. So, she's kind enough to jump on with us tonight and just kind of go through some things with us. So, Ann, take it away.
Well, it's great to see everybody, and I am privileged to be on this call because Eric, when Eric asks you to do something, you do it because he's always doing something for me, and I'm always needing him. So, you never know.
Teamwork.
So we're just going to simplify things tonight. I'm going to share my screen here, and we're going to go through the, I got to move it over here. There we go. Technology. Okay, I'm going to bring up the website. It's called tlsslim.com. This is an amazing website that can send your customers to, but mostly I'm excited about sharing it with business owners too, because we have all these websites at our fingertips, but using them is sometimes a little tricky, especially if you're not really good on the computer like me. So I always have to ask Eric for help with that. But this is the site. Can everybody see that?
Yep, you're good.
Yes. Awesome. Yep. So it's the TLS Slim. So it's not a diet. It's a lifestyle change. A lot of my clients, people that I have met along the way through my journey with fitness, have asked me, what do I take? What's a good fit for losing weight or inches or anything like that? And, I did pretty much everything, the yo-yo dieting, all of that. And when we do that, our metabolism changes. So, it's important to find something that's really going to stick with us and work once and for all. So when I was introduced to TLS, I was very excited because this was something that I could use and everyone else can use without having to worry about gaining my weight back, because this is going to be my lifestyle, and it's not hard to be on this lifestyle journey. So I'll just take you through the website. So you would sign in to the website right up here at the top. Okay. And if there's anyone, a customer of anyone, you go to the person that brought you to this webinar, and they can lead you in the right direction of being a free customer for the TLS solution, weight loss solutions. So I'm going to start here. You can see this scrolling here. These are meals that, like, if you don't want to cook, or if you can't cook, you could just warm these up. There's Bistro MD. There's also, my favorite is Chef meals, and it's sort of like HelloFresh. You can do it, and you can actually punch in one of the programs that we have through TLS, and it shoots out what you should order. So that's really cool. Okay, so if you go to this tab here, it's going to give you what are we all about. So they'll have a little bit of a little bit video here. I think it's like 9 or 10 minutes. It also shows you how to host a party if you were into that. A few different things. So when you also click on there, it shows you how it works. So with TLS Slim, there's 4 components to this. This is why everyone gets results on this, because this is something that diets don't do for us. Okay, it's based on a low glycemic impact eating. So what that means is it helps you to stay in the fat burning zone. Okay, so when you're eating these foods, they're lean foods. It's really back to the basics of what we really should be eating. And myself, with my digestive issues, along with other people in the world, we wonder why we have all these digestive issues. And it's from all of the junk food that we eat. And then we get programmed to kind of liking that stuff. So then we crave it all the time. So, and we know it's not good for us. It's clogging our arteries. It's just not a good plan. And then it's making us puffy. So gaining weight, you got inflammation, all those things. So that's the first component. The second would be the body composition. So you, when you're dieting, sometimes we lose weight really fast, and that's not a real good way to do it, because if you gradually lose weight, you're more apt to losing the fat than the muscle. So with the way it's guided, you're able to keep that body in the right metabolism. Okay, so it's given you, you know, the right strategies for your body, and it's actually geared towards each person. So, you know, it's comprehensive. You know, I mean, we're able to, you know, I'm able to take a person to this, and I will show you in a few minutes how you can take this profile and it shoots out exactly something for you, customized. Okay, so then the third component would be supplementation. So some people say, well, you know, I don't really like to do supplements, you know, they make me feel weird or whatever. Well, any of these supplements that I have tried, and I've tried all of them, none of them make me feel any different than, you know, what my normal day is. So, you know, it also, when you take that profile, it will shoot out the suggestions of supplementation that you should use. And what's important about that is it helps you to stay away from those plateaus. It helps you to lose weight faster, or sometimes you're just stuck. When you get to a certain age, you know, it's a little bit harder. Your metabolism is shut down, so you're able to have less struggles if you do the supplementation. And then the fourth one would be education. So everybody here would have to agree that being educated on something, you know, we Google everything, and being educated on this program is wise, and we're able to show what it does, because right here it's going to tell you everything to do right at your fingertips. So, you know, you're on this weight loss journey, you get a free coach. If you were with me, if you were one of my customers, I coach for free, and I take you through this website, and it's just customized for you. So there's also videos there. I'll show you step by step here. So if you click on the next thing, okay, so what to eat. So there's meal plans, okay, and everybody's different. So that's why it's important to take the profile, first of all, and then it's going to shoot out a meal plan for you. So the first meal plan they'll probably show you is a detox. So I don't know, I have never been on a detox before I saw TLS Slim. So when I did this, I got really quick results. It flushes your body of all of those things that you don't, you know, that have been building up in your system. It's sort of like a carburetor in a car. You know, I don't know much about cars, but this is what I hear, that, you know, if you clean out the gunk out of your carburetor, then all the smooth oil, the good oil that you put in, it's a smooth ride then, and it works more functionally. So that's exactly what happens with your body when you detox, because then your body is more apt to being able to take all those nutrients in, and it helps you as you eat the right foods. You're going to get the nutrients, and it's going to maximize your results with TLS. So doing that 5 to 7 day cleanse is a really good thing. If you haven't done one before, you should try the one that we have, because it's a gentle cleanse. You're not going to be sitting there running to the bathroom. It just cleanses you, and you don't feel weird with it. Okay, and then there's another. These are all the meal plans. The second one that they might shoot out at you is the fat shredder, depending on the questions that you answer. So this one is going to be a faster weight loss. You're going to lose 10 pounds in 2 weeks, but you're still eating lots of food. You know, I was always told in the past, like in the 80s and the 90s, you know, if you starve yourself, you're going to lose, you know, some weight. Well, my metabolism was faster, so I would lose weight, but then as soon as I ate a hamburger or ate something, I'd gain all of that weight back. So, you know, it's not a good thing, because that's a yo-yo diet. So you want to keep on the even plane there. So if it shoots out the fat shredder according to your questions, then it's going to show you how to lose those 10 pounds in 2 weeks. Some people do that, like, want to pick that one because they're getting married or whatever. They want to do something fast. But it may also bring you to the rapid results, which is a little bit slower. It's 2 to 3 pounds a week. And it is, it's a customized for you according to your questions you answered. All of these are. The sure and steady would be to lose 1 to 2 pounds per week. And then there's a continued commitment. So, after you're finished, say you were on rapid results and you wanted to lose 15 pounds and you accomplished that, there's a follow-up with a continued commitment where you can be guided to healthy everyday living. So then, there's body composition, there's, all of these, like the weight loss supplements. This is something that I've never found products that didn't make me really weird or anything. So this one here is called the Core. Okay, it's not a carb blocker per se, but what this does is it helps you to feel full, and it also helps you to not overeat. So if you're a person that gets to the table and they can't stop eating, then this one would be right for you. But by answering those questions on that profile, that's why it's super important to do that. It's going to tell you exactly what you need to be customized for you. This one here is called Axe, and it's to reduce stress. We're all under a lot of stress, whether we know it or not, just environmentally and everything else. But at certain points in our lives, there's things that go on and hormones kick in. So mostly with women, guys could just put the food down and they're done. But, we have to work a little bit harder. But anyway, so some of those hormones are our adrenals, so this stands for adrenals, cortisol, thyroid, and stress. And this is a supplement for all of those. So when you're under stress, the cortisol kicks up, and then you're not able to lose any weight because that hormone's kicking in, and it's messing with you. So same with all those other ones. Your thyroid might be off or whatever. So this is a great supplement to have, and it doesn't make me feel any differently. It just helps me to cope with things. It doesn't make me tired or anything like that. I really like that one. And then the CLA is for, stubborn spots, stubborn body fat, mainly in the stomach area. People get a lot of results from taking this, and it works well when you work out. Okay. The Thermochrome is the only one that it wasn't customized for me, but I did try it, and it's not for me because it has a little bit more of a caffeine feeling, and I get a little bit jittery, just probably because of something with me. It may work great for someone else. I know my niece was on it, and she lost a lot of weight on Thermochrome, and she loved it. So just depending what your body needs. Also, the green coffee with Garcinia cambogia. This is really good for helping you to burn fat and keeping that lean muscle, so that you're not burning off all of your muscle as you're losing weight. It is green coffee in there, but it is decaffeinated, so don't think that there's a huge sugar or a caffeine high with this. And it also helps to stabilize the blood sugar too. So also these shakes are amazing. They're the only one that I have ever tried that I could just mix with one of those blender balls and water straight from the gym. I mean, I like putting it in a blender with some fruit, but if I'm in a hurry, then I can just put that in there, and it doesn't have any lumps or anything like that. And it has a really good taste. It doesn't have an aftertaste. So, and then there's also whey shakes. The whey protein is geared mostly for right after your workout. The other one can be for a supplement for a meal. So those are all great ones. So then there's an education tab. Okay, so, there's this guide. I have it right here. This is the Bible for me for weight loss. I mean, all of the people that I put through the journey, I suggest this because it's got so many great things in here, like, you know, each time it'll tell you how to make smart choices, and it's journaling. I really, really like this. So, you know, my sister just purchased it when she purchased the trim tea, and she said, my gosh, there's so much good stuff in here. It's like, it just helps you to understand the process that your body goes through with changing a lifestyle rather than a diet. Because we had that thinking before, you know, that was the fad back then, starve yourself or try the cabbage diet or the soup diet, you know, that of course worked, but not long lasting. So, so journaling is important. Some people don't like to journal. Some people like to do it on their phone, and you know, you can do that too. Taking that weight loss profile, like we said, that's on there. And then there's videos for you to watch for different things, which I'll show you that too. This is the profile itself. So it's going to ask different questions. So you're just going to go to that profile. I don't want to go there now because it'll take me through the whole thing, but it just asks simple questions. Do you push yourself away from the table after eating, you know, a plate full of food, or do you have to go back, or, you know, whatever. So there's also a tab for coaching people. If you want to become a coach and change people's lives, you know, it's very rewarding. It's my passion. It's been for a long time. Seeing results on people with everything is great, you know, mentally, physically, emotionally. But you can change somebody's life with that. This tab here is the 21-day challenge. This is very popular for, you know, jump-starting your weight loss. So it's 21 days total, and it explains here what it is. So it's half of it is a detox. You would go through the detox phase for 5 to 7 days, depending. And then also the second phase would be the fat burning. So that's reshaping and repairing your body. So this is really the section where it's, you know, like I said before, cleaning everything out. You're renewing yourself. You're cleansing so that, you know, the good could come in to the body. So it tells you exactly what to do, what you're going to add, the supplements and the foods, and then what to exclude. And then same thing for the other phase, okay? And there's also this really pre-made kit that for everything that you're going to need on that challenge. So if you prefer to do that, or if you take that profile and it says, you know, we suggest the challenge, you can go ahead with that. It's totally up to you. And then, let me see, where were we? Okay. Then there's success stories, okay? This is really great because, you know, whenever you're looking into any kind of program, it's a good thing to really visually see how it impacted people. And, you know, as you can see, there's like so many people. These are real people that, you know, did this. And, you know, it's just great. And then you can share your story at the bottom of here, explaining what you did in your pictures if you're brave enough. So then this is a really good tab right here. This is the resource tab. So this is going to give you educational videos, okay? So every time a week, like each time, it's based really like on a 12-week program, and then you can like switch to another one as you know, like I said, if you're on the rapid results and you've lost your 15 pounds or whatever, then you could go on the continued commitment. So with that being said, you know, each time that you're going through this process, each week, you could look at one of these videos that starts out like with the detox, and then it'll say, and let me go to that. It'll say like a detox video, and they're only like a few minutes long. Low glycemic eating, like what does that mean? You know, reading labels at the store, which is really important because, you know, when you get into doing anything, you have to reference like what you're doing. So I pretty much know everything, every label at the store because when I go there, I'm just like, I want to be prepared. I don't want to sabotage anything. So really like cleaning out your house, first of all, is real important. And then, you know, going to the store and reading those labels just makes sense. So if you just click on that, it'll show that video. improving your metabolism. Week 4 would be exercising. There's exercises also on here. You get your own personal trainer on here. Program downloads. So if you're looking, say it puts you into the rapid results. So here it is right here. So it would show you that menu plan right up front, exactly everything that you're going to need, okay? So it explains why this is for you, what's a day look like on rapid results. It's gonna show you you're probably gonna be eating more food than you normally would eat. I know I was noticing it wasn't that I was eating too much, I wasn't eating enough, and that's why I wasn't losing any weight. So that's important. So these are some of the supplements that they suggest for the Rapid Results Program. Okay, so Axe, like I said, for your hormones, the CLA, the core, the green coffee. It's suggesting all these, not to say that you have to start on all of these at once, and I would not do that if they do even suggest it. You always should put just one thing in your body to see how your body is with that. But I've never seen anybody with any bad results of anything. So just, being cautious and picking. I mean, that's a lot of things there. You can pick and choose. You may want to just do the nutrition shakes or, instead of doing all of those shakes. It just makes those suggestions and you make the choice. So right here in the blue box for rapid results, it's going to show you kind of what your day is like. So for breakfast, you're going to have those proteins, the vegetables, the fruit, and then in the morning snack, you'll be having a nutrition shake and 1 fruit. And then, of course, the protein, vegetables. You're eating a lot of vegetables here. And also a good fat. And then another protein and a serving of dairy and a vegetable for your PM snack. And then dinner is going to be protein, vegetables, and fat. Now, how do you know how much of everything? It's all written right here. So, with the vegetables, 1 serving is going to be 1 to 2 cups, unless otherwise noted. So then they give you like a whole list of vegetables, but you could pick what you want from there. It's not going to tell you have to eat green beans or broccoli the whole time. So then it would be fruits. So you're going to have 2 servings of fruit a day, and the fruits, it's 1 cup per serving. And then the protein is 4 to 6 servings a day. So it tells you for men and women and for breakfast and dinner what they are, and it makes suggestions here. And then the nutrition shake here, and then the dairy suggestions there. And then there's only a few good fats, like they said. So it's avocado, olive oil, and you could also use like half of an avocado if you wanted to. So also there's right here in this blue box, it reminds you of the rules, what you're going to be doing. You're going to detox for 5 to 7 days, no alcohol, water, lots of water, supplementation, it's just self-explanatory here. So that's pretty cool. So in each one of those, it explains every one of those. But what I really love about this is when you're on any other program, you are running out of things to make. You can only eat veggie trays and salads so much, and you just get sick of them. So this is a great website for recipes. So in the downloads, the program downloads, you can get your recipes. So if you're looking for eggs or meat or seafood or vegetarian, they're all right here. And these are really good recipes, you guys. It's like not stuff that you wouldn't eat. I mean, it's just like, here, I'll show you an example here. So these are for beef. And then it gives you a table of contents, but then what's important to note here is with all the programs, they're abbreviated up here. So this is for rapid results and sure and steady and continued commitment. So if it doesn't say detox and you're on detox, you wouldn't eat that. Okay. So then there's ones for also for the different, Like if you're just looking for, if you're on the detox here, you could put in detox recipes. Okay. Well, it'll tell you this, but you can, that's for the plan. Let me see if they'll put in the recipes. Nope. I think it was on the first page. Let me see. We'll go to the first page. I believe it's here, maybe the second one. I didn't see it here.
Down at the bottom, cleanse.
No, there was it said detox recipes. So on here, you could just thumb through here, but they're all on there. I mean, it's just like every single thing. And if you wanted to know like more about the core, you can click on here and it's going to show you, you know, all about the core. It'll give you that infographic. So pretty self-explanatory. Maybe it's in here. Here's the recipes. Here we go. So it's going to tell you like, okay, so detox recipes, appetizers, 21-day challenge recipes. All of these are, you know, it's right in there. You can click on them and it's going to show you exactly that. It's important, you know, to take your measurements. I know when you're first starting out, you're like, oh my gosh, I don't even want to take a picture. I don't want to do any measurements because then it's going to bring me down. But you know what? A picture's worth 1,000 words. And, you know, you can always reference back and say, oh my gosh, look at how much I've changed, because you're looking at yourself in the mirror every day and you're not noticing anything. And it's not really a good thing to be getting on that scale all the time either, because, you know, you could be drinking water and then you're, oh my gosh, I gained 5 pounds in one day. Like, what the heck just happened, right? So, you know, you just have to make sure that you take your measurements, and it shows you exactly how to do that here. Okay, it gives you a little picture, little diagram of everything, and it explains everything. Okay, and then it gives you tips for taking a photo. You should always like wear the same clothes and things like that so that you can see, you know, your changes. So then there's a little video too. If you click on here, it'll give a little video, and this is really cute to watch. I think that's just a few minutes long too. And then there's grocery lists, and there's information on online parties, the facts about TLS. Like you might have a question like, what is low glycemic eating? It'll shoot you to a video, okay, or it will explain somehow. And these blogs are really cool. I love looking at these because there's always quite a lot of great information. Like this one's about how to naturally reduce stress and anxiety. Hello, that's all of us, right? So it just kind of goes into, you know, what is going on with that if you click on it. So all of these are really, really, I mean, this is a great one. Can digestive enzymes aid weight loss? You know, I had a customer that, and she still is, this is like 3 years now. That's all she buys is the enzymes, because she tried them. She's a personal trainer. She tried them and she lost, without changing anything, she lost 15 pounds in a month. Just from the enzymes. You know, we're all full of poop. That's all I can say. So that's the importance of doing that detox, you know. I mean, we don't realize, you know, that, you know, it's just crazy. It's crazy how our bodies are. So, and then you can track your progress. There's a little thing on here about going to the Fitbit page. You can, you know, plug it into your Fitbit, so that's pretty cool. And then what's great about this is once you get to what you need, you can shop right from the site, okay? There's the journal there. You know, there's packages you can buy, all the shakes, there's little snacks, things like that. Everything's here. The Trim Tea is an amazing item. We're getting results left and right with that. Not only with weight loss, but with the cholesterol, lowering your cholesterol and managing your blood sugar, you know, and blood pressure. So that's awesome. And notice right here, every time that you purchase something on here or on shop.com, you get cash back and it goes into a little bank. You can see I can use like $50 to buy whatever I need here, use it towards that. So that's pretty much it. And anything over $99, you get free shipping. So that's the website. That's all I have for you tonight, but it's really simple, I mean, to use this. I mean, all you do is follow that blue bar and you can't go wrong on any of this. So Eric, thank you so much for having me on. And anybody have any questions?
And I have a question.
Yes.
When you go through the, what is it, the survey or whatever to figure out what is best for you, does it take into account age?
Yeah, I believe so. Let me see. It's right here. It's right here. Let me see.
You're in your 70s, your metabolism.
Really. I don't think it goes by age. It just asks you simple questions like, how much do you want to lose? Okay. When do you want to reach that goal? Things like that, you know.
Okay.
You know, what's your commitment level? So what it really does is it's going to show you, because really, I don't really think that age is the difference. I think with our supplementation, if you have, like, say, you know, I know you're not going through menopause, but if you're a woman, I would say, you know, menopause is one of those huge things. I know I keep picking on the women.
I went through menopause.
Got a lot of stuff going on. But, you know, like anything, you still have hormones as a man. And, you know, with that, you know, they'll probably, if you have trouble losing weight, then they're probably going to set you up with taking the Axe product, because that's going to, you know, help you with those hormone levels. Or, you know, something stubborn belly fat, you know, they'd probably kick you into having the CLA. And, you know, it's just little different things that by answering these questions, it's really something customized for you. And that's what's really cutting edge for us.
Okay. Thank you.
Yep. Anybody else?
And can you talk a little bit more about the Trim Tea?
Sure. So the Trim Tea, I'll bring that up for you, Kelsey. The Trim Tea is amazing. They did a study on the Trim Tea, and they did a double-blind study. So that what they did was they did it for 28 days and had people that were in the study didn't change anything that they were doing. I don't suggest that, because, you know, when you're going to change your lifestyle, you're going to change your lifestyle. You get greater results that way. But just for the sake of them saying that they didn't change anything, they wanted to see what results would happen with this Trim Tea. So what they found out was people on the average lost 2 pounds every week. So in that 3-month study, it was 28 pounds. So, you know, what they did find also was it helped people with their cholesterol levels, like cholesterol that's like hereditary. Like, that's what I have. I don't have it because I'm overweight. I have it because my family has it, and that is helping my cholesterol to go down. And that's really a great thing. I mean, that's one of the reasons why my sister bought it, because she has the same genes as I do. And it's like, you know, I told her, I said, and that's a good way for you to, you know, tell your customers too. I mean, you know, some people don't have to lose any weight, but they probably would still need this Trim Tea because of their cholesterol or their blood pressure is high. Those are the two really killers of people, you know. I mean, it's something that's an epidemic in the country. And, you know, we've scientifically found that out, that Trim Tea really helps with that. So that was pretty amazing. Did I answer your question?
Yes, you did.
Awesome. So on here, you know, if you just go to here, it'll tell like the benefits of everything. It promotes that full feeling. You know, it helps to manage your weight and promote that weight loss, and, you know, supports your metabolic balance. So that's something that people deal with a lot. You know, when they're coming to personal train, their metabolic balance is way off. You know, it's something that, you know, you have to coordinate your eating with, and, you know, do a certain amount of exercise every day to, you know, keep it in balance. So,
and on that Trim Tea, that's a double-blind placebo study.
Yes.
So, I mean, that's huge. There's not too many supplements that I know of out there that have an actual study that extensive. The
Exactly.
study might be on, some of the actual ingredients, and it's just the study of the ingredient, but to dive in that deep into something like that is just amazing. So
Yes.
that's a big deal. And if you scroll down a little bit more,
Very impressive.
it's actually it actually shows, so it's more of a wellness drink than it is a weight loss supplement. So that's really something huge too. So
yeah, so if you have any question, like what is the trim tea, or your customers do, you could send them to this, and it pretty much answers most of the questions here. Is there warnings for the product? How does it differ than slimming teas on the market? And it's totally not that. I didn't even know there was slimming teas. Probably would have tried them. Seriously. But, I don't think they're getting the results like this. I mean, this is scientifically tested, and, it's just crazy. It's not just on the ingredients. It's, the actual people took this and they're like, oh my gosh, they were probably floored, like, whoa, this is doing more than we've expected, So, pretty much everything that we have, this is just one thing, but pretty much all the things that we have, if anyone needs any questions answered on any of our products, they just click on it, and there's either it's here, or some of them have a product brochure that you can see, and it just makes it easy and in a comfortable way to share your website with people, to enlighten them in their thinking, because at first, when I was dieting per se, I had a one brain thinking on that. It was just like, hey, calories in, calories out. But really, you get into changing your metabolism and with a detox, and, now with the trim tea doing, what it does, it's great. It's a great thing. I mean, I think this is really something that nobody has out there. So, yep.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Oh, you're welcome.
yeah, definitely. Thank you for taking the time and truly just diving into this. So love going through the website and just, being able to help people and educating ourselves on it to where we can educate others on it. So I truly appreciate you taking the time tonight to do this for us.
Of course. Thanks for asking me, Eric.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, with that, I want to respect your time as well. So it has been right at a half hour, just a little bit over. So really wanted to say thank you. We're going to go ahead and stop the recording. And if you guys have any more questions, we'll go from here. So thanks for jumping on.